Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing Portugal in Road to 56 mod here, but this is Portugal 2.0. Yes, the advice from the developers was start a new game. So I did. Okay, and what I've done is basically, I think probably about 3 or 4 episodes worth of gameplay just to get us to this point where I've followed the same kind of route as I did before. Hopefully it's kind of similar in some respects there. I'll take you through. We've taken over Spain, as you can see. We did that in the Spanish Civil War. We've got Angola and Mozambique as our puppets. They are giving us men. And then we jumped over to the Guanxi clique, took over that, and kind of went to war at the same time with China. Our troops are still here. The peace screen was basically in the last save. So our troops are still here. They need to come back to our homeland. So we'll get them back. I've actually built up the the infrastructure in China in certain places, so we'll get more resources coming back from that. So what is everybody doing? Japan is kind of, now they're having to make their own way. They're doing the supremacy of technology. Soviet Union, what are they doing? They're doing transpolar flights. Okay, so Poland still exists at this point, and they're doing study foreign tanks. German Reich, they are still in their early days of just building everything up. They've taken over Austria, Anschluss has happened. What are they doing? They're doing establish the Deutsche Arbeitsfront. Okay. Italy, they're doing extra research lot, good for them. France is doing aircraft manufacturing nationalisation. Okay. Britain is doing the Royal Navy. So we have everything, as you can see there is kind of as normal. We have the Baltic states there. Yugoslavia is still in its entirety. Albania, Albania is guaranteed by Italy. I think the only change here is Bulgaria. I noticed this one come through because in Portugal 0.1 alpha version of the game, Bulgaria and Greece went to war, and then we went to war with Greece and we took over both of them. However, Bulgaria is in the Axis, so we can't do Bulgaria. We might be able to do Greece, but hold on. Maybe not. Greece has a non-aggression pact with Germany, which means that if we try to attack them, they'll join the Axis. Okay, can't do that then. Damn it. Yeah, there's loads of little things that are kind of just not the same as before, but I've tried to emulate the game as much as possible as the first one and brought you back to this stage because of that difference there. No, it wasn't that difference there that I brought you back, because I've only just seen that. I can't remember the reasoning why I actually brought you back at this stage. But anyway, here we are, we're in Europe. Let's speed 5 it and let's get things going on, because we can. Okay. Militarism, so that's done. What does that give us? That gives us our 5% prop recruit. Right, because I've got quite a bit of construction going on, I'm actually going to do this. And then we'll turn that off when, because we've got quite a few of those going on, we might as well get some buffs going while they're going, because we don't need anything desperately yet. There's a couple of things I want to get moved on, but it's not really going to make any difference with having a focus going on at the moment. So we'll build up and we'll try and build up the same way as we did before. We'll get our troops top notch. I've got his troops coming back on there as a line. I've got forts, as you saw, being built up because we think that that's going to be the issue again. They're all coming from there. Computer machine done. Okay. I'm trying to remember what I need and when I need it. Well, we can do all of these now. So construction is high on the list at the moment. Let's get that going. We have got decisions there that we can do. Next research is 90 odd days, and that's for a medium tank. And I'm not too sure whether that's early or not, but yeah, our partial mobilisation still remains like that because the war with China wasn't big enough. Basically, I had too many factories than they did, so we are on extensive conscription. As you can see, we have nice manpower at the moment. Nothing about the only thing that I did differently was order above all. I got that in just to get the partisan down on us, and drift defence. So we will keep being authoritarian, I think, a bit longer. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to try and remember that I'm not playing the Epic War mod here because things are slightly different in the Epic War mod. Right, so what can we do and what can we do it with? We are getting political power up. I'm not too sure what my next moves will be with that. Okay, that's Netherlands and Liberia joining the Allies. I could do that, I suppose, but we really need industry, material designer, ship designer, because I do want a navy. That will influence our mobility basically within the Mediterranean if we do have a navy. We don't have much of a navy at the moment. It's 1 heavy, 1 light and 9 destroyers, and our other fleet is just submarines and they are being built up. Okay, Anglo-Irish trade war ends. About the only difference I'm actually doing at the moment is light tanks. I'm actually producing those because I have a light tank division. Okay, so let's do industry. Let's get that one going because we're focusing heavy on industry at the moment. 2 there that we can get the buff on, might as well. He's ready, so let's get him moved over. Yeah, troop dispositions, we've got Angolan and Mozambique troops still coming to us. I've got 1 light tank division just to take up the light tanks that are being produced, and we have 10 infantry divisions. Right, our medium tank is done. Do I want to do that straight off though? Hold on, I think there's some, I want to get that going. We will have more tanks being produced anyway. Well, we'll need to have more tanks produced. So let's do, in fact we can do that at the moment. Right, they're building up. Yeah, we've got all that. However, that screen is just showing me that we need more. factories, so let's go for everything in the middle. And let's have some dockyards. That'll be for the battleship, I think. And I do want synthetic kind of earlier than what we did it in the other episode, the other series. Right, we have no template for medium tank, I know that. Right. So what of our... Right, so we need to get them up to our infantry, up to 7 infantry battalions. So we'll save that because we can do that fairly quickly. Support anti-air. They're nearly ready on that. 418, we need 620. Support anti-tank, it's only 26. We'll let that build up because if we add that, that will delay our infantry coming out. So we'll let that build up. Can we add another artillery? That's not that far off actually, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll let them recover a bit. So artillery and anti-air, we need anti-tank. Anti-air, artillery. Oh, we can upgrade that now. So we'll do that, or we'll nick some of their factories on there because they're only upgraded at the moment. Where's anti-tank? Am I not producing anti-tank? I'm not. That's why it's not a good idea to actually do it. I'm thinking I've got anti-tank there being produced. I haven't. That's foreign equipment. Okay, so we are research slot then. Yeah, we haven't even produced it. That answers that then. Okay, let's get them moved over there. Get them put into there. They can go in there. We'll have both of those being trained up. Just saying that, let's have these being trained up as well. We do have a factory, all 3 actually. Right, so let's bump that up to 5. We'll be producing more and better fighters. Okay, that will do for now, I think. Rubber, I think we can live with. What is that affecting? It's not affecting tanks. It's affecting vehicles. So let's take those down a bit because we don't need them as much. Ah, right, okay, so we have our first mechanized division. Let's have a look at that. Ouch, that's rather light on that, isn't it? Let's get that up to that at the moment. We can use that as a template then for our armoured division, hopefully. Right, which reminds me, we're going to need maintenance. Got so many fingers in so many pies, I've got so many things to do. Yeah, that's better. Alright, not too sure how that'll actually just carry on. I think if we got our non-core, what is he, our Prince of Terror guy on now, we get our non-core manpower on that, that should give us a bit of a boost on that. Infantry divisions, let's put them there. Okay, we have train divisions now, they can go back to him. That's another one. Alright, keeps on doing it because I haven't turned the clock off. Right. So, ships. We have let's give them another factory, well, a dockyard. What do we need? We need one of them. I think I did the wrong one there. I did. That work. Alright, we do have a factory. So we need what? Okay then. Annoying. Alright, steel. Let's ask France. Right, we'll do that, and then the next one will be that. No template for medium tank, I know that because I haven't done it, not yet. Right, we have light tank division. Default symbol, that's better. Right, duplicate. Good old armoured. Save that one because we haven't got the other bits to it yet. I want to get self-propelled artillery, anti-air and tank destroyers. Okay, so heavy cruisers and light cruisers are going to make a difference with the forces out there. Let's get another one on that, another one on that, another one there. Okay. Right, we'll leave that for a bit because we've got other things that we can concentrate on at the moment. We've got a battleship I want cruise, I want a carrier, I also want aircraft. Yep, let's get a better fighter. We're not producing all those Hurricanes then. Right, okay, so it's November 1939, and it's kind of coming up close to when the other video, the last video, actually ended. So I do apologise. We've come back in time. Keep an eye on what everybody's doing. Okay, Soviet Union has a war goal against Poland. And the German Reich has a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. That's... okay, so they're going to take over that, so they're going to get half of that. It's just going to be the other way around, it looks like. Bearing in mind it's still November 1939. And it should be the other way round actually, but hey ho, I'm not going to tell the Axis and what their game is because I've no idea. Right, what do we need? We need material designer, we need a ship designer. What are we producing at the moment? Well, we could do with the tank designer actually, couldn't we? Let's get a tank designer and that one, because we've got some alternatives to the medium tank being produced. Not alternatives, variants is the word I'm trying to think of. But there you go, I have failed again. Ooh. Right, I believe I've got some buffs on those. And what is that like as... I don't think that's bad as a carrier actually. So I'll wait until I get carrier escorts for that. I do want strategic bomber and another medium bomber. I think we're okay on that at the moment. We're doing that one. I could get those going, I suppose. We did get that going. Okay, decisions. Let's get a strategic bomber going. Okay, why hasn't he joined that line? He's refusing to move. That's a bit strange. No, not you lot. Select all. Why won't he move? That's rather strange. Get up there. I've no idea what you're pissing around at, but stop doing whatever you're doing or not doing. Right, okay, so we now have one of each basically. Let's get our, because I consider this as artillery, we'll carry on down that track. We can produce that now. Just get rid of that. I'm not going to produce a level 1 battleship because that's just silly. They can go to him. Then a new general, please. We can just afford another general. He's got no traits whatsoever. Fine. We will train him how we want him to be then. Excuse me. Right, how are we doing on aircraft? Because all of our aircraft should be back now, so... I don't want that. I do want to do that though. Yeah, I won't put any pressure on that. Okay, Siam joined the greater co-prosperity sphere. I think I've said that correctly. Probably haven't. At this stage, I'm not forced. Him put over there. It's a matter of just juggling everything around at the moment. Right, let's have him as a blue group. I will keep that as purple group because I remember then from like the last episode, purple group will be our secondary line offensive guys or something like that. Right, can we afford to do, what was that? That was anti-air. So can we put anti-air in these? We can, I think. Can we do both? Should be able to. So I'll give them a bit more of a punch. Yeah. Yes, the anti-tank. We need to get up and running. They will equal out now, so Ireland joined the Allies. Good for them. Luxembourg joined the Allies. Okay. So obviously they've got a sail on or something. Right, let's get those trained up. Alright, okay. German Reich declared war on Poland. Uh-oh. Which means, yeah. Okay, so this will be different, I think, then, to the previous Portugal campaign, because I don't think the Allies and the Axis went to war as early. So there's, yeah, okay, there's is happening. Soviet Union and Poland will kind of split up as normal, it looks like. Right, so this is where we keep out of trouble. Or we keep, well, we can't keep out of trouble because we're in Europe, but we just get, we're gonna have to get better now because we're gonna be the third man or something like that. Right, I would really like to start doing that as well at the moment. However, we could get that third one going. Get them out of the way. Right, outdated equipment. Okay, so we have got some points that we can spend on this. That's 175. Can we do anything with the range? That ain't bad. And that's 340. Okay, we'll go for that. Decommission that one. Of course, it keeps on showing because you don't select it. Which I think annoying that is. Okay, let's not have those showing because that just gets confusing. Right, have we got any more factories coming? Not quite. In fact, we'll bunch all of those up there because I need them at the moment. What don't we need? That's the thing. I don't get a buff on these though, that's the thing. There we go, Soviet Union declared war on Poland. Right, while we're building those military factories, we'll do this. And get the carriers as, shortly afterwards. Right, maintenance company, we're going to need that. Right, how are we doing on doctrines? We've come to a standstill on those, haven't we? Still doing that. We need both of those. Rocket artillery would be nice. And so would that. Start with the basics. Go 1 infantry. Right, that has not increased. Our submarines have. Towed anti-tank, yeah, that's not fast enough. We need more. If I put that up there, then they're going to get preference for that. I'm going to reduce that, so... Right, Poland has capitulated. Actually, I won't do that. I need anti-tank, don't I? So let's build that up. Right, synthetic oil. Here we go. Right, yeah, this is going to be an extended episode. This is just to get us up to speed, basically. So here we have a classic World War II situation going on. I'm not saying that we know the result, but I think we know the result. Do I do that? Do I do artillery instead? We've already got one on infantry equipment. Right, let's... Oops, not him. how are we doing? Right, we're over on steel. Right, they are all done now, so that's good. We got that going, didn't we? We can't do anything. Well, we can do things with that, but I'd rather not. They're a bit ahead. Let's get that going. That's a quick departure for Luxembourg, as always. Sorry, Luxembourg. I do feel for you. Okay, so the Brits are doing cryptologic bomb, colonial investments from the French, blitzkrieg tactics from the Germans, no surprise there. Oh, Italians are doing Libyan refineries. Oh, hold on. Yugoslavia is guaranteed by France and Britain. Italy is justifying against them, that's why. Okay, Hungary, what are they doing? No faction. And hold on, the independence of Romania is guaranteed by Poland, but they didn't go to war. Soviets are doing move industry to the Urals. What's our mates Japan doing? They're going to sign the tripartite pact. Okay. Whoops, that's the major players. Right. Now that we're producing all of those, let's update this. Anti-air, artillery, and tank destroyers. And can we do the maintenance company? Yes. So it makes sense to actually get a field hospital on there at the same time. Right, yeah, we have got field hospitals on there. Is it too much for that yet? Oh yes, way too much. Hold on, I didn't start producing that. I need to produce that. Right, so we want carrier effort. Okay, our next one out, which will probably be that one. We should be able to do a ship. Well, research that one and then we'll do that one. Right, towed anti-tank. Hold on. What have I got? I've got artillery. Don't do that. And so we need anti-air as well. And more steel. Steel. Who do we get it off? Let's get it off France for the moment. Sure, they'll appreciate another factory. Netherlands has capitulated. Oh dear, we're not going to get steel from France for long, are we? Oh dear. That's like a big storm front coming. Well, I'm glad I built those forts now. Alright, this is France going down. This isn't the game that's crashed. Well, hopefully it's not. The music is still playing. Yes, okay. That's everything happening at the same time. France capitulated. Vichy France was created. Oh, and that's all Vichy France, is it? Grief, okay. Well, that's a bit of a strange setup. Oops, I don't want that. Just move those around like that. Right, okay, so let's have him off that. Now if I take him out the line at the moment, and then get them on it. Why does that one need retraining? Well, let's put one back on his. Give him some more. Because we are nowhere near ready for fighting off everybody, but we will get there. Yeah, I got halfway through this, didn't I, and then stopped for some reason. Okay. Not medium bombers. Fighters. Had those on him. Trying to remember what I've actually done. Right, the medium bombers are not set up at all, not yet. To remember that. Right, and he need. Oh, so we need more fighters. Which we have got at the moment, we can do that. Yeah, okay, this is telling me about the steel, because they can't produce it anymore, I know that. So where do we want it from? Let's help the Brits out. Okay, so they can still give me... That's not worth it. Don't really want to ask it from them. Belgian Congo. Actually, we're going to need some more though. Let's ask Siam, because they can give it to our neighbour out there. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Aluminium. Where do we want the aluminium from? Let's ask Greece for now. If we're not going to go to war with them, we'll get their resources. Right, that was Hesse that has escaped or fled or done something strange. But then he did look a bit of a strange character anyway. But hey ho, looks aren't everything. Right, so the German Reich. Not the same as you will remember the previous Portugal campaign, because Italy had taken all of that, basically. which made them the stronger partner. But they weren't a stronger partner because they were just terrible. Okay, so we need what? I think a material designer. So infantry equipment, because we got those. Yep, still got those being produced. Right, why haven't you moved up to there? What is this? Toad anti-tank. Yep, we know about that. But we need shed loads of those. Right, heavy bomber. Yes, please. And that is an upgrade. Alright, so we'll take that down a bit. Right, how are we doing on factories? Let's get those running. And we'll have some more military factories, please. Yeah. Right, one of them. I think I did the wrong thing there. In fact, I'm positive now I did the wrong thing there because there's already one being produced. Right, we're doing carrier effort, aren't we? So we're going to get 2 on that, that's fine. We won't do that until that's ready then. Let's get that improved. Try and get a bit better medium bomber than the Dornier. No good trying to play this one-handed. It doesn't work. Right, so let's ask for another one of them. I was going to say you should disappear now, but you haven't. Get them coming back. Can join there. So only one aluminium. Okay. Right. So let's get that one done. Arguing about that one for 3-4 hours. Alright, that's our carriers. What else do we need? We need bombers, naval aircraft. That's only half. Not that brilliant actually. That would be better. Get our training time down, because I think it is affected by that as well. Yeah, it is. Right. Yeah, we still need shed loads. What? The fall of Oslo? Wow, okay. That was a bold move. They didn't take Denmark. Not quite historical there. Oh dear. Let's just say somebody let the side down. Okay, well that's better. That's good to see that. At least Free France will actually stand a chance. Right, how are we doing on time? Not too long to go. Okay. So we want to produce, well, we want to research that one. We want to research that one. And then we can start producing them. He says as we just get another dockyard. Right, who do we want? Where do we want? I think cruisers. Somebody's trying an invasion of Vichy France. Oh, that didn't take long for Norway. That's unreal. What? The Soviet Union? What? How? Oh, because they went to war. Wow, okay, that's... So this is what would have happened in real life if the Allies decided, no, you've declared war on Poland, we're guaranteeing Poland, so you and the Germans are both going to suffer. And that's what's happened. That's going to play out very strange. Okay. So the Allies face the German Reich and the Soviet Union at the same time. That's clever. They've lost their guarantee for non-aggression. Okay. Right, so yeah, we want to get that one going. What? How are they still requiring training? Ah, it's because I gave them some more stuff. Nothing worse than giving people stuff. They need training. Okay, the German Reich says no to our fine. Fair enough. Where do we get our aluminium from then? I'm surprised we need aluminium from people, but we do. We could get it from... Where could we get it? I don't really want to send convoys out there. We could still do Hungary at the moment, I think. And let's go for Iraq on that as well. Let's give them a factory. Sure, they'll appreciate it in the long run. Right, they're trained up now, so that's good. Back to him. So select all, and you should all be on there. Well, you're moving around now. Why wouldn't you move around before? Strange. Trotsky survives assassination attempt. Good. Good for him. Right, so let's get this, because this will give us division attack and division defense. Well, on our own territory anyway. And if we have the same build-up of forces there, actually, don't know whether we will, because the Germans can only get over that point, can't they? Well, they can at the moment. I think if I carry on thinking like that, I'm just going to end up in trouble. Right, let's fill his divisions out, and we need a new army after this. New commander, please. Oh, he hasn't got a picture. Oh, I don't like it when I don't have a picture because it looks as if there's nobody assigned. I'll tell you what we will do. We won't have him on purple colour though. He can be white. Okay, let's get them moving over there. That looks a bit silly how it is at the moment, and we haven't got the other guy actually on there yet, so yeah, that looks, well, a bit better than what it did. Okay. So what I could do, could give these an order. To do that. Ah, 2 tech slots. Okay, so have we got anything working on that now? No. Let's get one of those going. They're done, aren't they? That's been done. That's been done. They're all upgrades. They'll come in a bit. Navy. Let's get that one on the go. Speaking of which, yeah, let's have that one. Right, okay. We're using 4 convoys, that's good. Any more are there? Right, so we've researched that one, so we can produce that one now. Let's get a bit of a buff on our doctrines, because that's one thing we didn't do in the last series. option. Battleship, yes please. And I will nick those for the moment. What's going on there? It's because of that previous battleship. Okay, don't want that. Alright, we get some more of those going. Well, we are short of artillery. Is that because new deployments? It is, yeah. Saying that, those new deployments keep on coming. Ah, we have a tank division. I think he may have to change colour. He may have to be black. He will be our mystery man. Right, okay, ideological fanaticism is done, so not too sure whether that'll actually give us any more buffs that we want. Naval aircraft we're going to need. Those we're going to need. We'll do that, I think, and then that. How are we doing on time? We are over on time. Okay, so this is a build-up episode. As you can see, things are slightly different to the last game that we played. Okay, so I hope you like this one. Hope you can join me for the next one. Hope the game will carry on not crashing, because I'm not having any updates done to Hearts of Iron. So hopefully this will carry on until we finish the campaign. And same again with Epic War. Hopefully it will continue. Okay, like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.